Bob, how's this celebration hit and feel different than last week and just?
Yeah, you know, you get in, it's something you strive for. It's something you deserve to celebrate. This is at a different level here. You know, this is a really tough venue to play at against a really good team. So to take it to another level, I think certainly feels a lot better. One thing I feel great about is we're going to be able to take this thing home and have a playoff series in front of our fans in San Diego. And can't wait to see them, can't wait to get back there. They deserve it.
How locked in was Joe, and kind of when did you know that that was the Joe you were going to get tonight?
Man, like the first inning. You know, once you get through the first, that's the one that's sometimes most difficult on a starter. But from the second inning on, it's just locating with everything, using all his pitches. You could see the resolve in his face and the demeanor he had, and he was on a mission today.
I was wondering your thoughts on what happened before the sixth inning.
Yeah, look, I tend to be a high road guy, and I'm going to, but the problem I have is that, you know, Joe Musgrove is a man of character, and, you know, questioning his character to me, that's the part I have a problem with, and I'm here to tell everybody that Joe Musgrove is above board as any pitcher I know, any player I know, and unfortunately that happened to him because, you know, the reception that he got after that was not warranted. So I just want everybody to know that Joe Musgrove is a high character individual.
Barry? I'm sorry, I'll go in the back first, okay.
Bob, what was the difference in the series while you're moving on and the Mets are not?
Well, look, you know, we won the first game, they won the second game, and Joe Musgrove pitched the third game for us. And that's what ended up being the difference. You know, obviously we scored some runs. Trent Grisham was absolutely fantastic in series. You know, you really have to give him a lot of credit for going through a very difficult season, you know, getting benched for a little while, coming into the series and showing up looking like an all-star. You know, offensively, defensively, running the bases. It takes some mettle to fight through something like that and have the type of series that he did. And then it was just across the board, you know, the defense we played tonight, the pitching that we got, the timely hitting, base running. We did everything really well tonight.
You're in the middle there on the left?
Coach, congratulations. You mentioned Trent Grisham a little bit. The whole bottom of the order came through all series along with Ha-Seong Kim and Austin Nola with that great at-bat with Bassett for that two-run single. How encouraging is it to have the bottom of the order really produce going into the season?
You know, we have some big names in the top middle portion, but it's, you know, for us to succeed and win a series like this, it takes everybody, and that includes the bottom of the order. The at-bat that Knowles had that knocked in the first two runs, I mean, that's a huge momentum swing in this game. So, you know, fouling off pitches, getting himself in a position to just try to get a barrel on one with the bases loaded. In a game like this, scoring first, getting that first big hit and breaking through is monumental. And, you know, not only that, he caught a heck of a game and a heck of a series too. So, you know, credit to the guys throughout the lineup. Knowles had a fantastic series.
Hey, Barry?
So back to Joe, when you went out to the mound, what did the umpires tell you they were looking for when they took off his cap? They were checking behind his ears. What was going on there?
They just said they were going to check him. So, and that included his glove, that included his hand, and that included, you know, obviously his face. So unfortunately that happened. And
this is over the fact that his spin rates were up tonight?
I don't know what it was about.
That's pretty much.
They got a pitcher throwing 3,300, you know, in Lugo too. It has nothing to do with that. There's a lot of adrenaline in games like this. I don't know if his spin rates are up or not. I'm just here to defend Joe Musgrove.
So for you personally, it's been a long time since you've won one of these. How does it feel for you, you know, as a manager with all the years and your track record?
Oh, actually, we won them a couple years ago against Chicago. Yeah. We won the wild card, same type of series. So just anytime you get to the postseason, it's special.
How do you best describe Will Meyer's defense at first base?
Cat-like. I mean, here's a guy that's an outfielder that plays first base like a Gold Glover, and you know it's part of the reason he was in the game today. You know, with all the left-handed bats in the lineup and Joe on the mound, you have to try to find a balance between offense and defense. And yeah, Will's fantastic over there.
Okay, we'll take two more right there, Jake.
Yeah, thanks. It seemed like
today you guys had a really concerted strategy to mess with Bassett's timing, whether that meant kind of stepping out or getting him out of his rhythm. You were helped a little bit by his own pitch comm situation. How much of that was kind of a concerted effort to get him out of a rhythm?
You know, it really wasn't. Unless the players talked about it, he works quick. And some of our guys are deliberate in the box. Now, come next year, we're going to have to do things a little differently. But I really don't, it wasn't talked about before. It wasn't a strategy of ours. I think the fact that, you know, and last night, Jake, too, he works really quick, too, and I think guys were just trying to gather their thoughts and make sure they were ready, because those are two quality pitchers that you have to be in a good space for.
So it was more just reading the moment, feeling out the game.
Yeah,
by
I
the
heard
hitters.
nothing about,
Yeah.
let's make this guy, you know, step off, let's try to make him uncomfortable. That was not part of it at all.
Okay, last one here on the right.
Hey, Skip, apologies if you answered this already. We were in the clubhouse, but this guarantees you get to go and play a home game at Petco Park with the people there for the first
Right.
time since 2006. Just the ability to bring postseason baseball back to them this year.
It's a great feeling. It's one of the best feelings about this night. And we talked about it in the hitters meeting today too, is there's a lot on the line here, and there are a lot of reasons to be motivated and inspired. I said one of them is bringing this thing back to San Diego and giving them, you know, a postseason experience, which they deserve.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
Let me get off here.